13 on Your Side Weather Deck is sponsored by Montel Construction, your home team.
Well, I gotta say, Colton, today was a gorgeous day to be outside. We've been used to the heat and humidity. Today, not so much.
Yeah, today was a breath of fresh air, that's for sure, Lauren. But unfortunately, the heat and humidity will be right back with us throughout the daytime hours tomorrow. But thankfully, conditions at the lakeshore, if you do want to go to the beach to get a break from the heat, will be pretty nice there. Your 13 weather ball, though, is solid red because we do have warmer temperatures ahead. We were in the low 80s today. We'll probably be in the low 90s tomorrow. This view is sponsored by Countryside Greenhouse of Allendale. We'll stay calm, though, heading into the overnight hours tonight, and overall pretty mild as well. Temperatures for the most part tonight only cooling down into the low to mid 60s. And then hot and humid weather will return briefly, though, heading into Sunday with plenty of sunshine. And then a cold front moves through, ending that heat and humidity, but bringing the chance of scattered storms heading into Monday, especially. Live look right now in Grand Haven, sitting at 73 degrees. A lot of people were at the beach, a little bit less than what we saw earlier today, but still a lot of people currently in the water right now. And thankfully, water conditions are pretty nice for the most part. Waves around 1 to maybe even 2 feet, and that trend will continue for your Sunday as well. Generally a low swim risk all across the lakeshore counties in West Michigan, so that's some good news because temperatures tomorrow will be pretty warm, likely approaching the mid 80s along the lakeshore. Right now, though, sitting generally in the 70s and lower 80s. 81 right now in Grand Rapids, 80 degrees in Kalamazoo, and a little bit cooler along the lakeshore, sitting at 72 right now in Muskegon. Cool spot being Ludington, they're only at 70. But one thing that's really noticeable right now is the lack of humidity. Dew points right now generally in the 50s and 60s compared to this time last week when they were well in the 70s. It's definitely a breath of fresh air, but unfortunately that dew point will be increasing throughout the daytime hours tomorrow. Overnight tonight, they'll rise generally in the lower 60s, and then tomorrow afternoon, they'll climb into the mid to upper 60s. Some isolated spots might even land into the 70s, so very humid conditions will be likely once we get to the afternoon hours tomorrow. Tonight, temperatures generally cooling around the low to mid 60s, and then throughout the afternoon hours, once again, here comes the 90s. This would be our 5th or 6th day in the 90s so far this year, as we had that hot stretch of weather over the past couple of weeks or so. Satellite and radar to show plenty of sunshine across the area, just a few high to mid-level clouds moving over Lake Michigan right now, but those will fizzle out as they continue to advance off to the east. Tomorrow afternoon, we're expecting plenty of sunshine, which will help boost our temperatures into the lower 90s away from Lake Michigan and well in the 80s along the lakeshore. And then going into Sunday night, we could have a few showers and storms, especially north of Grand Rapids, but better chance of storm activity likely coming Monday afternoon, and maybe also an isolated strong storm during the afternoon hours on Monday before that quickly peels out of here heading into Monday evening. So over the next 3 days, the hot and humid conditions will build in Sunday, chance of storms, especially Monday afternoon, and that will end the humidity heading into Tuesday, much cooler in the low 80s. And you can see the humidity definitely takes a hit by midweek, so it will feel refreshing, but just in time for the 4th of July, that humidity will be back with us with dew points in the 60s, if not the 70s, approaching the holiday weekend. Before tonight, temperatures along the lakeshore generally in the mid to low 60s, off to the north a little bit cooler, around 60 degrees in Grand Rapids to the south, a pretty mild but dry night in the low 60s. Your 13 on Your Side 7-day forecast shows a hot and humid day tomorrow, chance of storms on Monday, with temperatures mostly in the mid 80s. But thankfully, Lauren, the extended forecast, including the 4th of July, looks to be pretty dry for any firework plans that you may have.
All right, thank you, Colton.